Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. This is now closed if you're okay with always being average in Bitcoin, because a big wing is coming up soon. What's the point of going sideways? First, let's talk about the big picture. We saw this fake out to the downside, election fake out to the downside 2 weeks ago and talked about how great it was to buy at that time. Let's zoom in a bit on this one. In this case, retail was already scared of losing out after we had already gone up about 20%. We talked about how this was a really great time to buy, and a few of my friends were there as well. After 2 weeks, we finally got this faker to the bottom. I told you that this was a great chance to buy. This was the first sign that Whaler was messing with these markets a lot. A lot of buyers got scared here. Soon after, Bitcoin got rid of all of them in this way. We have a lot of fear of missing out here. Let's get a bigger picture. We began to feel a lot of fear of missing out at this point, and whales are influencing all the time right now. This is great news for those of us who know that 99% of people who trade in these markets lose money. It's because of how these markets handle money. When stores are scared, be greedy. And when people in retail are afraid of losing out, you should be afraid too, never the other way around. The truth about this market that isn't talked about is that retail always loses. Stores lose. What people say on the boards is not something you should believe. It's a sad fact about these markets that people are losing. Think about it, big players wouldn't be able to move huge amounts of money from or to these tracks or markets if small investors didn't lose. Case in point. If you have $500 million and want to buy Bitcoin, a lot of small traders and investors will have to be ready to sell to you. It makes sense that most people who play this game are losing. That's it, really. What's going to happen next? I have proof that whales are moving right now. Will it go up or down, though? Let's talk about it. At the moment, retail is once again sadly afraid of missing out. Retail actually started to feel that yesterday when we were here. We may have heard some news, maybe some good news, because retail doesn't usually start to feel a FOMO already here. What does this mean? What made this a fear? Take a look at this line or sign. Shows us the difference between buy and sell orders in the market. Market sales are always used in retail. That's why I always keep an eye on the difference between buy and sell orders in the market. To begin, this is a low, a price low, or a delta low. This is also where the total delta broke its low. That wasn't price. Retail was already scared at this point, but soon after they began to worry that they would miss out on something important. Okay, that's it. That is a very, very strange thing to see. Why? Fear of missing out on something important. Take a look. Even though the price was going down, there were more market buy orders than ever before. Market makers or big players are in charge of every move that takes place in these markets. And the fact that the number of market buy orders is going up while the price is going down shows that retail is buying this dip, which is a bit strange. One more thing, we can see that the fear or feeling of losing out held on in this case. This price broke the 61.392-.H value. Sorry, I meant to say it didn't break that value. Take a look at this 61,370. It was less. But there were more market buy orders here than there were there. Fear of losing out is a sign of people buying in stores with market orders. That's not good. What's going to happen next? Before I show you my next trading setups, if you want to help my channel, use my affiliate codes. After you put $100, you get a free trade worth $500 USDT. Also, if you make money, you can take that money out. The exclusive program also gives you 3 chances to win after you deposit $100 within 7 days, such as an F1 trip, trading funds, airdrops, an exclusive promotion, and more. You can also get up to $30,000 in welcome rewards when you sign up for Bybit through the link in the description or use my referral code Jonas. You can't get any of these bonuses if you join Bybit through Google or by going directly to Bybit. $20 as a quick welcome bonus and $30 as a reward after you deposit the $100. You will miss out on events and bonuses if you don't make a deposit as soon as possible. In fact, this is still where my opinion lies bullish. Still optimistic, guys. There are times when I also short these markets depending on what they show us, but my bias is to be positive. Why does that happen? These charts show, we talked about this video yesterday, there were more market sell orders here than there were here. When we got to this low point, retail was scared. They were scared more here than where they were. UMDL divergence is a positive sign and a good sign. The change isn't very big, but it's there. I also think that there will be more fear in this picture or the markets next week, which is a good thing. And this is a bullish shine, guys. 99% of small traders, buyers, and YouTubers think the price will go down, but I already think it will go up. I've been optimistic for a week now. When there was this sudden rise in prices, I made a video warning that this kind of trickery would cause huge losses. That warning is still valid because when markets are like this, retailers lose everything because they usually sell at the bottom and buy at the top. Retail is once again buying at this bottom and selling here right now. Actually, retail was kind of buying here yesterday, but they are going to lose money here in the end because they are afraid of losing out. This means that prices are likely to go down over the weekend, which will bring in some whales most of the time. Whales don't trade on the weekends, or at least not that often. Always keep in mind that if there are big moves over the weekend, it's because people in shopping are making decisions based on their feelings. In your mind, there are only 3 people who can play in these markets. The big player always makes the wrong choice. There's this one store show that always does, and then there's you, who knows what's going on. Big players can't always win at this game, and when that happens, you and I, who know how the market works, can make good trades. Click to subscribe, and then watch the movie from yesterday for more educational videos. Bye-bye, see you soon.